Well guys, we are back at it again this week. That easy, that quick. Well, that sucks. So as I was going down, I hit that edge right there. So I just ate a brand new $400 radiator. Oh, she died on me. Just do it with duct tape, why not? That's awesome. Hey, stay there. Oddly enough, I have to change or fix a tire on the Can-Am that we unloaded last week. The last video, a buddy of mine bought a brand new Can-Am, took it out, and within 3 hours had a flat tire. So we got it loaded up, and we now get to go take apart the bead lock on this thing, because of course a lot of places don't deal with bead locks, and get this thing fixed. So somewhere on here, I had it marked. Somewhere on here, whatever. Somewhere on here, I got it marked where the there's a hole or a crack or whatnot, a leak. So go dismount, fix tire, go back out there and put it back on. Let's go. All right, guys, you remember last week with the tire machine, the arm was going crazy. I came out here the other day, figured, you know, I'm gonna work on it again just to make sure I get it fixed. Well, turned it on, works fine. I don't know what the heck happened that day. So we're gonna do this right now. We're gonna turn all the air on, and we're gonna see if the arm works properly. It actually holds its position and stuff. Because I don't know what happened that day when we did the Jaguar tires. I have no idea. So, on the air. Now, again, I know this thing has a bunch of leaks. Like, I know it does. I know it does. I need to take it apart, fix a bunch of cylinders, stuff like that, but it worked before. Like, I don't understand why that one time it just didn't work, but let's see what happens here. And look at that. All of a sudden, it works fine. Like, you lock it and it's working fine. Like, undo it. And it works fine again. So I don't know what happened last time, but we're gonna go ahead and get after this thing right now, take this tire apart and get it patched. Alright guys, got it patched up. That easy, that quick. All the way back apart. That's the only bad thing about freaking bead locks. It takes so long to put them on and take them off. Now, take it all the way back off again. Well guys, nothing real special, but we just gotta put the tire back on the car and get this thing back up and running. Make sure it's ready to go so the next time the owner comes up, he can take off and go off-roading. Well guys, we're back at home to shop. It's time to put that radiator in the Dodge truck. A really big aluminum 4-core radiator. So the factory radiator that I know of is only a 2-core. It's only an inch, like an inch and a quarter thick. This is 2.5 inches thick. Maybe it'll cool better. Let's see. Get to working on it. Don't need this anymore. Huh, that's another thing I have to do. I gotta put the steering column back together, put all the plastics back on, because I forgot to do it. I was just so happy the thing ran. Unfortunately, the shop has cars in it right now, so it looks like I get to do this outside. At least I have a decent amount of shade. It's a nice afternoon. It's not hot. All this has to come out. Ay, ay, ay. Oh boy. Well guys, even going nice and slow, I thought I was going nice and slow and taking care of everything and trying to make sure everything was out of the way. One last little thing that I didn't think about, all the way at the bottom. Right there and right there. So these trucks have an electric fan control. This guy right here. Well, it's got this big old cable that goes down, and I didn't unbolt this piece. This piece bolts on somewhere right about like that. So as I was going down, I hit that edge right there, and it's my own damn fault, I guess. All I had to do was unbolt this, and could have went back that far. So I just ate a brand new $400 radiator. So I get to wait a couple more days for another one. Oh man. Well, that sucks. Oh, that sucks bad. Well guys, it's the next day. We got another radiator on order. It sucks, man. It's just one of those things where you thought you were doing it like proper and good and checking everything, and one little thing you forgot about. That's all it takes. So again, we're gonna have to wait a couple more days, put the Dodge back together. But you know what we're gonna do right now? We are going to take the Sand Rat for a quick little drive, just around town. You know, nothing special, just to putt around, just to kind of like build morale, you know, like maybe it'll get me to like want to do the gears and stuff in it, because that's one of the things that has to get done in that car is gears. So I don't know, just a quick little 10-minute putt, kind of build the spirit back up because this was a big downer. So let's go for a little putt. She died on me. I think she needs tranny fluid. Well, guys, you know, it's weird how just like a little quick little rip around town like that, and not even a rip, just a little cruise and in a dirt field, you know, nothing major. Just, it's amazing how that like little bit just kind of gets you like in a better mood. So we're back in a better mood now because the truck kind of had us down. This little cruise was awesome. So it's time to get back to work. Let's get back in the shop. Well, guys, as you can see, the ride was fun, but we're back at the 52, or the 50, I'm sorry. This is the 50, that's the 52. We're back at this thing right now, and just wanted to show you guys kind of an update on what's going on with this thing. Like, we've got just everything labeled, wired, stuff like that, but I got to show you this part. This is like something that goes back to people not knowing what the heck they're doing, or just trying to get away with stuff. Like, there's a lot of money spent in this, like vintage air and like all the nice billet stuff. And this is how they put together the ductwork. It's literally duct tape. It goes from round to oval. Like that big old oval freaking thing to round, and it's all duct tape. The entire thing is duct tape. Like, there's no piece for it, there's no reducer for it. Like, there's no correct piece to hook up that piece of ductwork to that register or that vent, whatever you want to call it. Just do it with duct tape. Why not? It's awesome. I don't know if the camera's gonna stay standing up or not, but like it's peeling the stuff off the top of the stereo. Ouch. Ow. Oh my God, it took the whole top of the radio off. Oh my God, it pulled the whole top of the stereo off. Yeah, that's gonna have to get put back in like correctly. Holy crap, dude. Oh, that is one fine piece of equipment right there. Know what I mean? Oh shit, leave the stereo there. I don't want the stereo again. Hey, stay there. Oh my God. You know, stuff is hanging and oh my gosh. Oh my God. Don't ever put wires under carpet. Hey now. Ouch. Don't ever put wires under carpet. Oh. Ow. Ow. Hey. Oh my gosh, dude. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna try and do this the best I can. So, long story short, this is the wiring that went up here, and it went to the park neutral safety switch and the reverse switch. So that's what this stuff is right here. These, going back around, that's what they ran the screw through. So the green one right here, they were using that as the reverse signal wire, which also turned on the camera in the radio and the, I'm sorry, not the camera, the video screen in the radio and the camera on the back of the car, which that's part of these wires over here. One of them was the power wire to the lights. So as soon as they turned the lights on, that had to spark or shut all the LEDs off that ran the windows up and down, and like the trunk popper and stuff like that. All that stuff was ran through that power wire. And then also, because it's also the neutral safety switch, that's what interrupts the starter wire basically. Well, you follow the wires down right here through this guy, pokes back out on this side. So you have this wire right here. It goes up, grabs a hold of this little blue wire. This little blue wire runs down, and it goes to this thing. Now, I don't know what the heck this relay is for. I don't know if this car had an alarm on it or something like that. So this has a relay right here, little chingazo. So there's an in and an out. So the out right here is another blue wire. Stay there. So we got to trace this wire. So I'm gonna see if I can do this holding the camera still. So you chase this wire, you see it kind of like wiggling way over here. Okay? So you come over here, you grab the blue wire. It goes into this red wire. Well, all of a sudden this has another red wire coming out of it. But now check this out. So you wiggle this wire. Where does that go? That goes to one of the big old huge things that has a fuse in it, that was powered by a fuse, that was powered by a fuse, that was powered by a fuse. Back to this whole conglomeration of yuckiness. So, oh, come on, shut off. So going back to what I was saying earlier, like, whatever that one was plugged into powered like 7 different things. But the part that gets me is that was like a power wire going to the neutral safety switch. Ain't supposed to do that. Like don't get me wrong, it went to this little box first. Like, it goes to this thing, but again, what the Sam hell does this thing do? Like, so I have to find the other side of the start wire, essentially what would go either to the ignition or to the starter. I haven't found that yet. This is interesting, man. Like, this is really interesting. Alrighty guys, well, I'm gonna call this the end of this video. The 50, we're still trucking on wiring. Kind of, that's obvious, the situation at hand right now. There's nothing changing about that. The 52, we are gonna get to that this week sometime. We have a couple cruddy days coming up, really windy days, and my sole focus right now has been our property, our storage facility. I don't want to be out there in the dirt and the wind and the dust and stuff like that. All it does is every time I clean up, it just blows dirt right back in. So until I get the building sealed up better, then don't have to have the doors open, stuff like that, there's no reason to be out there. So we'll might be working on this thing a little bit. Definitely put some more time into this week. But if you guys are following along with these projects, I really appreciate it. Comments, likes, stuff like that, it's awesome. I love reading all the comments, and I try and get back to everybody for the most part as soon as they come in, if I can. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. I don't see them for a couple of days. But if you're not subscribed to my channel and you do like this stuff, please think about subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button. It helps out the algorithm, and hopefully it'll grow my channel, and I can get up there with some of the other guys and start doing a lot more events and a lot more things. Guys, appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and see you guys in the next video.